Hi there, I'm Christine the Gemini Stitcher and welcome to my sewing shack. So it's reveal day today of the first part of our Busy Bee sewing challenge. If you haven't been following us and you've just happened along this video, I'll give you a quick explanation of what it's all about and then we'll crack on. So myself and Sam, Seek and Girly Creates, set up a series of 3 sewing challenges. The pattern challenge, the first one, which is going to be revealed today, the transformation challenge and the free pattern challenge. So a similar concept to the Great British Sewing Bee with our own twist. So there's 6 people, 6 YouTubers, all swapped patterns round, so nobody knew what pattern they were getting. At the beginning of July, we all recorded our pattern openings, and you can watch all those videos in my playlist. There's a playlist for the Busy Bee Sewing Challenge, so if you want to catch up, pop in there and check them out. And we've all spent July creating our pattern garments. So the pattern that I got given was the Solange dress by Atelier Jupe. There's the image of it. And I've been making it up. So before I reveal my make, I'll just chat to you about the pattern. So let's have a chat about the Solange pattern. It's an Atelier Jupe pattern and the size range is a UK 6 to 24. Which is okay, but it would have been better if it went up to a 30 in my opinion. The fabric that you need is not too bad. It says 2.3 to 3.6 meters of fabric, which, you know, is not too fabric hungry. I got my dress out of 2 meters because I am quite short, 5 foot nothing. So I got mine out of a 2 meter piece of fabric, which was great. What else will you need? You'll need very little, to be honest, apart from your fabric, your thread, obviously the pattern. You need a small amount of lightweight interfacing, and you need some quite thin 0.7 centimetre wide elastic for the waistband. And that's it. So it's great you've not got lots of notions and bits and bobs, which can be quite expensive sometimes when you're sewing. So what did I like about the Solange dress? Well, lots really. In fact, I quite like it a lot. I like the fact that it's a faux wrap at the front, so it looks like a wrap dress, but it's not. The skirt is a solid panel, so you've not got any accidental leg flashes when you're wearing it, which is brilliant when you've got legs like mine, believe you me. I like the elasticated waist idea. It makes it more comfortable, particularly if you're wearing it in an evening and you're going out for a meal and you eat more than you normally do, like I'm inclined to do. So it's great for that. And I like the gathered detail at the shoulders. Now, being quite a boobylicious girl, it means that it's not clinging around my bust area. The gathers give it a little bit more floatiness and make it quite elegant, in my opinion. What did I not like? Very much, to be honest. I've got 2 things and that's it. The one I've already mentioned is I think the size range could be a bit more generous, but that may be something that Atelier Jupe will look at. And I did not like the wrap belt that came with it. I'm not a lover of them. They won't stay around my waist. They twist around all over the place and I end up not wearing them. So I wasn't keen on the wrap belt. What about the instructions? The instructions are very detailed. The only thing I would say is that the diagrams are quite small. Now, whether that was because mine was a PDF, I don't know. But they weren't very big and they weren't very detailed. But the written instructions are very good. There's lots of useful little tips in there to help you along the way and give you different options of how to finish things off, which was great. So who do I think this pattern is aimed at? How difficult is it? It's not too bad, to be honest with you. There's no fitting round the waist. There's no buttons. There's no zips. So on that note, you'd think it would be a beginner pattern. Fair comment, yeah? But the only thing that is the burrito method. Now, if you've never done this, the detail in the pattern is very good, but the diagrams aren't. But you can go on YouTube and watch videos of how to do the burrito method. So swat up on that, and it's perfectly doable for a beginner sewer, in my opinion. Or if you've got 3-4 garments under your belt and you've made a dress and you're starting to get a little bit more confident with your sewing, then give the Solange a try. So shall I show you what I made? Are we ready for this? I've put it on Rita, my dress dummy, so I'll just bring her in. I'll just bob and get her, shall I? What do we think? Now, I've used the Guthrie and Garney fabric that they brought out for their 10th anniversary called Happy Blooms. It's got lots of colours in it, which is so me. And instead, I did mention that I didn't like the wrap belt, so I've made my own belt. So I've made it with my own belt, which is a buckle belt that's got a bee on, because this fabric has got quite a few little bees on if you get close enough to it. So that's it on Rita. I'll do a quick change and give you a twirl in it now, and then you can see it on me. So this is the back, and I've just zoomed in so that you can see the lovely vent detail in the centre of the back, which makes it great for movability, gives you a bit of arm movement without it feeling tight across your back, which I absolutely love. It's got grown-on sleeves with a sewn-on cuff, so no sleeves to fit. And then there's the faux wrap detail. And then the other thing they've done is put splits at either side so that you don't get tangled up when you're walking or running. So I'll just do a quick change and bob my Solange on and give you a twirl. So what do we think? Yeah? Oh no. Let me know what you think of my Solange dress. So before I go, I want to tell you about the next challenge. It's taking place throughout August, and basically it's a transformation challenge. I've got the rules here next to me, so if it looks like I'm ignoring you, I'm sorry, I'm reading them. So what have we got to do? There are a few points. We've got to pick an item from your wardrobe or a charity shop, refashion it. This should be beyond a repair. So repairing the zip in a pair of pants isn't gonna wash. This can be a modified version of the same item, i.e. restyle a blouse or an entirely different piece of wearable clothing or homeware. You may use items from your personal stash as long as the main fabric is the refashioned item. So I'm going to have a think about this one, and I will possibly give you some clues as to what I'll show you the garment that I'm going to refashion in my Monday live, not tomorrow, the week after, probably. So I've got to go away and find something now that either is in my wardrobe that I don't like and I don't wear anymore, or I've got to go scour around the charity shops. So wish me luck, and I hope you've liked what I've made as my pattern challenge garment, and go and watch all the other ladies. They will get put into my Busy Bee playlist if you want to wait a couple of hours. Once they've all been published, I'll copy them in, or I will put the links to all their channels in the description below so that you can just click and go and watch them straight away. So there we go. I hope you can see how much I'm loving the Solange dress. So thank you to Sarah for sending me the pattern. That was the lady who did the pattern swap with me. And I won't say any more about it, other than this is going to be a very wearable dress. And I love the fabric. I love the pattern. I've enjoyed the process of making it. It's been great so far doing the Busy Bee sewing challenge. So bob over to the playlist and have a watch of all the other amazing garments that have been made this month, and let me know what you think of them all. So take care, have a lovely Sunday, and I will see you tomorrow with my Monday Make Some Plans. Bye for now.